Okay, I want to pitch you problemsolvers.com.
Okay, yeah.
Problemsolvers.com would be the customer service hotline for a problem solver, an adept problem solver, to talk to you about what is it that you're running into in your life or your business. There's a business side and there's a consumer side that you're willing to throw money at the problem if it can be solved. You just have no idea if there's a solution. And so the very first question is like, what's the problem? And like, talk to me about your budget. Like, well, if you can solve this for $300 a month, then I'm in. And the problem solver gets to come back to you with a solution proposed. Now, in a corporate sense, it might be $3,000 a month or $30,000 a month or $300,000 a month. So I think this scales quite nicely, but I think the brand could also help consumers. And there would just be a research-heavy core to this business. So you'd have analysts and research, and you'd have a habit of hiring creative, outside-the-box thinkers. And you would ultimately see a lot of patterns because I think most people have the same problems. Every now and then you would also start a business. You're like, wow, nobody's solving this.
Okay, this is an interesting idea. I think it wouldn't work unless you went big scale.
Yeah, no, you'd have to invest heavy. But let's say I had $10 million to start it.
Okay, that's fine. I heard of an idea a long time ago. It was like a bespoke concierge or something like that. It's for heavy hitter businesses. If they had questions like, hey, I need to move my entire manufacturing system from Malaysia to some other country because of this problem or the other, and I have no idea how to do it. These were the guys who call, and they solve your problems, and they solve it really fast. That kind of thing. Yes. Oh my gosh, I would pay a lot of money for that.
Yes.
Are you thinking of the slightly less dire situation version of that?
No, that's a problem.
Okay.
It would be inclusive of that. I'm actually just thinking, like, the concept itself is you would train your call center people, and your customer service people, chat. I think you'd have a lot of chat back and forth. You could get AI involved.
I don't think you could train them. You would need people, this is going to sound a little bit hubris of us, but people like you and me, but 20 years down the road. Like, I've done it all kind of person.
No. It's not to give you advice on the spot. It has a fulfillment timeline. So I'm taking questions and notes, and I'm thinking, and I'm asking insightful questions. I'm also getting you off the phone. I'm trained to get you off the phone if I don't think this can be solved. So your frontline's worker needs to be trained. Like, I don't think that's possible on the budget you're talking about. But if your frontline worker I do think this is solvable. Let me check. I'm going to actually talk to an escalation team in the taxes sector. I think this could be done.
I actually think this would be really fun too. So essentially you're the greatest consultant ever, but then you also have teeth in terms of, we'll pull it off for you. So I could call and say, hey, I just need more leads for my business. And the person say, yeah, we can do that.
And I would ask you a series of questions. This would be a common one. And I would say, okay, well, if you sign here for $460 per lead, and here's how we define a lead, I can solve this for you, right? You don't know how much.
Dude, you would need the greatest call center on planet Earth, though.
I think it can be done.
If you could guide them, if you could guide them, and they just ask a lot of questions and make zero promises, and then you had the next layer up, and they were the experts, maybe not the experts, but they were close enough experts that they can get you in the ballpark.
Yes.
Oh, this would be fun, man.
The beautiful part here is your brand itself implies, I don't know yet. I'm here to solve it.
Yeah. But we solve the hardest problems on Earth.
Right. So your first call isn't that much of a sales call as much as an exploratory call. You're basically saying, we do exploratory calls, and then we make you an offer if we think we can solve it for you.